Hey guys, this is Bloody Biscuits, and I'm back, of course. And obviously, it's been a while since I have uploaded here on this channel, so I should probably give you guys an update. That's probably what you would be expecting from, a long time returning video or whatever it is. So yeah, basically, I'm making this video to say that this channel is not dead. That this channel hasn't really died, but it's just been kind of silent and not doing much, just because I really haven't been focused on first-person shooters at all, for some strange reason. I haven't even played Halo Reach at all. I've pretty much been focused either on school or on stuff like GoldenEye for Ninbuzz and other videos and other editing. I mean, I really just haven't had the time to play on my Xbox, but I finally do. I finally have gotten the time to play, so I decided to play some Call of Duty 4, and it was fun. After for playing for so long and just absorbing everything that's happened since then, and being able to play, it was kind of fun, and I was able to refresh my sniping strategies for like the millionth time, because I've changed from like a montage quickscoper to a massive hard camping hard scoper. I mean, I've seen like every side of the spectrum that you can possibly imagine, and I'm not sure if this is considered like down the middle, but it certainly isn't campy, if I do say so myself, even though I have nothing against camping. That's another thing to talk about, but I have nothing against camping. But I mean, obviously it's not really camping in one spot for half an hour, and it's also not rushing their spawn or trying to waste an entire clip at the very beginning of the match trying to get a no-scope across the map like Grizz, lol. But yeah, so I've gotten a chance to finally get back into Call of Duty. So that being said, I think I will be playing, first-person shooters, and I probably will end up getting Black Ops and possibly be making videos about Black Ops, obviously, on this channel. So don't count that out, and don't count that out of the spectrum, because that is a possibility of me uploading Black Ops videos. But I mean, I don't know. I like to get used to it and see what's going on and see if there are any bugs and see if it's shitty like Modern Warfare 2, like it's just a big they just laid another egg or whatever. If anybody gets that expression, good on you, because I probably didn't even get that expression until my science teacher told me. But whatever. Yeah. So that's pretty much the update part. Saying that this channel isn't dead, and that there could be Black Ops videos in the future. So I mean, yeah, that's. I don't think I need to elaborate on that, but I'd like to get it into people's heads, so people don't forget and all that. So yeah, let me think. I guess I could talk about. I do have a topic in mind. I have like probably 11 minutes or something like that, and I've wasted a good 4 on just the intro. So good for me. But I guess I could start. What was the topic of that? I am not organized, especially with this return video. But yeah, I'm definitely not organized. I'm trying to think of what I was trying to talk about, and that was this little theory that I have come up with after sitting around and just thinking about the Call of Duty community and all that, and just the way I see it. I've come up with this theory. It's not necessarily true, but it's just kind of what I think about the whole Call of Duty community going. I'm not sure if it's. I mean, this is just what I think. It could be wrong. People could have different opinions, but I might as well just put it out there, because you guys are like, well, you just keep on talking about it. Why don't you actually tell us what it is? Okay, so basically, when you think about it, when you think about the Call of Duty community in general, think about how old it is. I mean, the majority. I mean, obviously there are plenty of older guys in the Call of Duty community up in their 20s and 30s and possibly higher than that, but If you think about it, the Call of Duty community is rather young, and I think the average would probably be around 15 or 16 or somewhere around that age group. But yeah, it's relatively young, and for such a young community, I mean, the way I think about it, I think of how I was when I was a young kid, and I think I was, impatient, constantly asking questions and constantly nagging and all that. I mean, and that's kind of what I think about the Call of Duty community. I'm not saying that everybody is a nagger or an impatient person, but I'm saying that, if I think about the majority of the community being younger kids, and I think of myself as a younger kid being somewhat impatient, I would think that a lot of the Call of Duty community is impatient, and that's kind of why I think that we have such an emphasis on rush gameplay. Because I mean, that's basically all that I see if I go on Machinima. If I go on Machinima and I see, anybody being laid back or anything like that, or not rushing people's spawn and flanking and all that, if people don't see that, then the little kiddies will constantly complain and say, "You're a camper and all that. Yeah, you're so gay. You're using the UMP. It's such a fucking cheap gun. Yeah." That's my imitation voice. Learn to hate it. Okay, but yeah, I mean, the way I think about it, that's kind of why we have like this campish gameplay. I'm not saying that everybody wants to camp, but the only reason that we don't camp is because of the kids. I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of people who like flanking and like rushing spawns and all that, but I mean, a lot of people, it seems like they're forced into it. Like, I'm gonna go back again to Wings of Redemption because I've been following him for a while. Ever since the fiasco with Hutch, I've been a follower of him, and he's a all I have to say about it is he's a smart player, and he isn't the cookie cutter commentator. I mean, he's outspoken, and he's out there. He's different than everyone else, and that's pretty much all you need to have a good to have a good fan base or whatever, or I don't know, get popular. That's what I'm trying to say is, but yeah, if I think about Wings of Redemption, Wings was generally, I'm not gonna say camper because I have a different definition for camping, but he was a laid back person who didn't try to rush people, who didn't try to quick scope everybody he saw when he had a sniper rifle. He was a smart player, and I mean, I think he's actually told us about in his what he thinks about quick scoping video for Black Ops. He said that he started on the PS3, and the PS3, besides like Z7 Taylor and Cool PJ, had no YouTube scene. So I mean, the whole concept of camping never got to them. Nobody criticized you for camping or being a defensive player. Nobody criticized you for hard scoping. Nobody criticized you for any of that when you were on the PS3 playing Call of Duty 4, because the Call of Duty community hadn't really spread to that side of the spectrum. And now that it has, and people are constantly nagging to Wings of Redemption to do that stuff, and even calling him like a faggot and a redneck and all that, just because he won't camp, just because he won't rush, and because he went against Hutch of all people, he gets ridiculed, and he eventually, kind of had to break down and say, "Hey, fuck you guys, I can rush, okay? I just choose not to do it. Now get the fuck off my back." So I mean, that's my theory. It seems that a lot of people are kind of forced into the idea that you have to rush and show rush gameplay in order to be, in order to get popular, because of the little kiddies. Because you have, I mean, if you think about the majority, you pretty much have to please the majority of the Call of Duty community. That's what Machinima has to do, so that way they get views and they get paid and all that. I mean, that's pretty much what they have to do. And if people aren't showing the rush gameplay and they're showing campy gameplay and it's getting thumbs down and people are calling it, gay and all that, then Machinima isn't going to post stuff like that, and they're going to kick those directors out. So they're just from what I see, they're just very few, people that actually are very proud of being a defensive player. It seems like everyone has to say, "Oh, well, I'm not camping, and I'm not using the UMP. I'm not using double Rafficas. I'm using the USP." I mean, it just seems like we're all. It seems like I hate saying this, but it just seems like we're all at the whim and at the mercy of these fucking kids and this fucking community. And to me, it just seems kind of stupid. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. Other than that, that's just my theory. I think that, kids just should lay the fuck off, and people should just play the way they want to, and we shouldn't just worry about money and views and all that stuff, I mean, that's just me. So, whatever. I guess that's the end of this video. Tell me what you guys think, and, just blah, 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 blah. But yeah, hopefully we can expect some Black Ops videos in the future, and I guess that's it. I need to just shut up now. So until next time, I'll see you guys later.